Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on this lovely Monday evening? What y'all got going on? Man, I was dreading doing this story time, man. I was dreading doing it, but it's been bothering me. I talked to my mom about it. It's a big trigger for me talking about my ex. So let's get to it. I met my ex on Facebook. I think it was like 2000 and... When did I meet him? 2018? 19? I don't know. But I met him on Facebook. We're going to call him V. So I met V. We was talking. This was when I was out of town. I think I was in South Carolina. I was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I think I was talking to him for like a week. And we met. I ain't gonna lie, we had intercourse. And then it's so stupid. I just moved too fast with him. Like I moved him in not even a month later, y'all. I moved him in because this was like July. No, I talked to him like June, the end of June. And then July 7th is when I met up with him. And then like, I think the middle of July or August, I was moving him in. Like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, I was talking to him. We started getting to know each other and stuff like that. He seemed like a good boyfriend. And then it just started getting like, he started trying to like force his religion on me. Not really forcing on me, but it's like he was trying to brainwash me to like want to join his religion or whatever, because he was I forgot what he was, but he was like trying to brainwash me like to join his religion, like to make me basically, because he was saying like God is Jahia and stuff like that. I don't know, he was just trying to brainwash me to be in his religion or something. And then it was a lot of red flags. Like one time we was talking about the Holocaust, and he was like, oh, he was like, what would you do if somebody was in your place and wasn't paying and stuff like that? And I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, do you understand what those people went through? And you got the nerve to fucking like victim blame them and stuff? Like, yo. Then he said something negative about Martin Luther King. He said something negative about Malcolm X. He was just... Then he said he voted for Trump. This nigga said he voted for Trump. He would do stuff, and then when I would tell him how it made me feel, he would like blame me for getting mad at him. Like blame me for basically victim shaming, that narcissist shit. Like he was a big ass narcissist, yo. Like, and like he used to get on my nerve doing that. It was somebody else in my life doing that. Like they used to blame me for what people did to me and stuff. They never, and I'm not saying people need to take my side on anything, but sometimes you can, if somebody did you wrong and your loved one or something, you would expect them to be your ride or die and take your side and stuff. But no, everything I would do, they would, both of them, because it was another person doing that, like they would victim shame me and blame me for something that somebody did to me and stuff, or what they did, or like if they did something to me, then they would blame me for... They would like switch it on me to make me feel bad for me telling them how it made me feel. Like that's narcissism. Like I didn't like that. And then he used to like we would break up, get back together. It was a lot of red flags. He didn't like his mother. Then his mother passed away like recently or whatever, but he never liked her. He didn't like my mom. I came into some money, I think in 2020. Yo, he took my money. He lied about it because, yo, how much money I had? I could have had a house, cars, everything. Like, he took my money. He lied about it. Because I was like, where the fuck is my money? I couldn't find my money or nothing. Couldn't find my money or nothing. And then he the one who broke up with me, but he used to say he would park down the street and watch the house and make sure nobody was coming in the house and stuff like that. And then one time I had somebody in here because we broke up for good. But I thought we broke up for good, and I had company or whatever. And he started being crazy and ringing my door and knocking on my door and bumping on my door, trying to break in and stuff. And he was calling, threatening me, talking about he gonna get somebody to jump me just because I didn't want to be with him and stuff. But he broke up with me. Like, this nigga was crazy. This nigga was crazy, yo. He was crazy. He tried to break in my house, yo. Like, that dude was really crazy. Then I remember it was one time, like, a couple years ago. This was when we was really broken up. And I had came outside and I was going to the store, and the first time, couple times I came outside and the car was like parked across the street. And then I remember one time I was I got outside, and as soon as I hit the sidewalk to see who car was that, because it was in front of my house on this side, the car had freaking pulled off and stuff. And I'm like, yo, is this nigga like stalking me or something? Like, he was crazy. And it's like I couldn't even leave. I don't know. It's like I couldn't leave him alone. Like, I kept going back to him. I ain't gonna lie, he had some good ping. Like, he had some good, he had some good SCX, and his HEAD was real good, but he was just toxic, yo. He's an antichrist. And then it was just creepy about him too, because he had 2 birthdays and stuff. Who has 2 birthdays? Talking about was a blackout, so that's why he had 2 birthdays. No, you're a damn devil, yo. That's why you got 2 birthdays. You're a fucking devil. You're an antichrist. That nigga was just toxic as hell, yo. I remember we got into so many stupid arguments. Like, I remember we basically we was watching a Pop Smoke video, and I was like, oh, you want to see that Pop Smoke video because the girl shaking her ass? And yo, we got into an argument about that. Then we got into an argument about love and hip hop because I said dudes be doing it all the time, like basically cheating, because somebody had cheated on somebody, and I was like, oh, dudes be doing it all the time, so I wouldn't blame the girl for cheating or whatever. And then it was a movie too, and I think the girl had cheated first in the movie, and then I didn't know, and I was like, oh, that's why she cheated, because the dude cheated, so that's what he get. I said, niggas do it all the time. And basically, I guess the girl cheated. We was just arguing about stupid stuff. And then I remember we was at the restaurant at the corner, and I didn't know that the Hennessy was so much. I had got some Hennessy from there. That junk was so much, and he was like, yo, he's so immature. He was like, like laughing at me and pointing and stuff. And that made me real irritated. And we started arguing about that. He just got out of the restaurant. Well, actually, we was I think we was outside. He just left. Like, he walked, I guess he claimed he walked to his mother's house. And then it was just so many things, and I was like, yo, what you used to do? Because, like, basically something came up, and he lucky that, was curable or whatever. But I was, and he was like, oh, I didn't take my medicine and stuff like that. He took his medicine or whatever. Dirty dick bitch. I'm like, yo. And then he gonna say, he was like, oh, because I was asking him what he used to do. He used to be so fucking secretive. I remember I was standing like behind him to look to see what his password is, so I could look through his phone and see who the fuck was he texting and stuff. Because how the fuck did that happen, And he was just so secretive. And so he finally told me what was going on. He claimed that he used to basically PIMP. He used to basically find people for them and stuff like that. I'm like, you probably was... Yo, I found out a lot about that nigga, and that's why you never move somebody in when you just meet. I'm like, I was so stupid. Moving him in. He could have been a killer or anything. He could have unalived me, like, seriously, because especially when he tried to break in and stuff, and yo, then it's just another situation after him that was so toxic, and the dude tried to like try to rear up at me. So one time I had backed him into a corner. He was mad, so I'm like 5'2". He mad, so I backed him up to a corner, and I started punching him, and then he punched me like right here, and then I told him, I'm like, yo, you made my jaw hurt or whatever, like, yo. But I didn't forget that, and I was like kicking mad crazy in the bedroom, and I had kicked his fucking tooth loose and shit. Cause yeah, you're not gonna hit me, and then I'm gonna fucking forget about it. Keep your hands to yourself, fucking bully. Like, yo, it's just so many toxic relationships I've been in. Those two was the most toxic ones though. Actually, that one, the last one after V, that was the toxic one right there. Like, I shouldn't even been with both of them, because they was like mad toxic, y'all, and narcissistic. And then both of them tried to like force their religion on me and stuff. Like, don't do that. Try to brainwash me and stuff. Like, I know this story is all over the place, but I just need to get it out, because I just kept on thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I've been through a lot with these dudes, and they were very toxic, and it's just like, I don't like when people try to control me. And then it's like another situation too that I spazzed out. I didn't spazz out on my mom, but I was spazzing out when I was talking about the situation. Basically, my so-called friend I told y'all about, she gonna cause you know I go through I'm premenopausal basically. It's on my chart, and I know my fucking body. She gonna say, oh, I'm a nurse, and you're too young to be going through menopause. You're not going through menopause, bitch. How you gonna fucking tell me about my own body? I don't like when people try to fucking control shit about what I got going on. I know my body. You don't know my body. Just because you're a nurse don't mean you know my body. And you not even my fucking nurse, bitch. Like, that shit pissed me off, because I'm like, don't try to control me. That's what all those people in my life tried to do. My so-called friend, my fucking stupid ass, toxic ass exes, they try to control me and shit and try to manipulate me and stuff. Don't do that. Don't try to belittle me. Like, I don't like that. That's a real big trigger, y'all. That's a real big trigger. Especially you trying to put your fucking hands on me and shit. Yo, you will get murked up in here. You will get murked up in here. Don't you fucking dare try to put your fucking hands on me. Think I'm not gonna retaliate or fucking defend my fucking self, bitch. Cause you will get unalived up in here. That shit really pissed me off, trying to put your fucking hands on me. Yo. But yeah, that's my toxic exes. Cause